Here we go. C.J. Davidson 3 yards deep. Davidson out across the 25 and out to the 30-yard line. Excuse me, it's T.J. Green.
Been in Chad Morris's system for the last 3 years. He's very familiar with it, very comfortable with it, running the offense.
A fly sweep. Georgia trying to stretch it out, and they will. Adam Humphries is going to lose, but not Damian Swann. He's making his 29th start, but now Clemson with a flag down. He's got a man free down the sideline, and it is Mike Williams.
I think the flag's going to be Damian Swann offsides. He blitzed from the short corner. And again, Cole Stout, his first start on the road, but he was very quick in recognizing that blitz off the short corner and kept his poise and made the play.
You got the call right, Todd. Stout in the gun, play action. Throws rolling to his left to the corner of the end zone, and it's caught, but is he out of bounds?
Of defensive backs started games for Georgia. New coordinator. Clemson is going right after him.
That was a heck of a throw rolling to his left. And now he's going to come back with a middle screen. Had the blockers out there, but he didn't have his running back hold on to it. DJ Howard could. First time Clemson's been in that situation. Stout, plenty of time. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to get there and a lot more. And Stout with a slide down to the 16-yard line
and pick it up.
An 18-yard scramble. Just inside the 17. In the red zone, the Tigers already on the move. And on the run around right end, DJ Howard gets it to the 10. Ramik Wilson got over there to knock him out of bounds. Stout looked like he was going to get under center, but now he will backpedal into the shotgun. Second down and 2. Howard now sets up with him in the backfield. Low snap, by the way. Stout, though, going to the corner of the end zone. And again, it's a little too wide over there for Hopper.
Low snap messed up the timing of the throw.
And Tom Ritter, our referee, stops play here. Sideline warning. I'm reading lips. I can't hear the official, but Davidson in motion. They fake it to him. Stout straight ahead. Tough run. First and goal, Tigers. Handoff on a counter. Well played that time by John Atkins. Only a gain of a yard.
One of the things.
The ball just outside the 3. Howard, they fake the sweep. It's Stout again. This time bounces his way down inside the 2. Nice second effort run again.
You know, one thing to keep in mind about this Clemson.
Touchdown Clemson. DJ Howard. No, wait a minute. I thought he was in. Stop short. In far on this drive, the best running back the Tigers have had has been their quarterback. And he's under center. But he'll hand it off. And touchdown, DJ Howard. Capping a long drive. 70-yard march in 12 plays. And the extra point is good. Great opening drive by the Clemson Tigers. They hit the Georgia end zone. And he won't return this one. So a guy that's been waiting his
running back position.
Todd Gurley, the tailback in the eye, had his career high last year against Clemson in the opener. Mason throws out, completes, and short gain out to Chris Conley. As we take a look at our Chick-fil-A impact play on the defensive side, along with Vic Beasley, makes for an impressive defensive team on the Clemson side. Gurley's all wrapped up, a loss of a yard.
They've got the kind of depth that you have to be a great defensive football team.
Hudson Mason in the shotgun with 3 wideouts and a 3rd and long. 3rd and 9 for Georgia. Going to throw the screen out to Gurley, and Clemson's all over it. Another loss, this time of 5. And Grady Jarrett. Adam Humphries waits way back there on the other end at about the 40-yard line.
Clemson should stand to get very good field position after this exchange.
High snap. Nice kick. Humphries. Whoa, way back. Fields it at the 21-yard line, and now retreating. Georgia trying to get in there, and wow, what coverage that was.
Great.
Where he dropped Gurley for a loss and forced the punt. So Clemson's second offensive series from the 10-yard line. Straight ahead run this time. And a pretty good one by DJ Howard. Picked up.
Gave up a touchdown and a nice drive the first possession, but there's a lot of football left to be played.
And they'll keep it on the ground. And this time Georgia stops him after a short gain, maybe a yard.
Defense too. They had a lot of talent. He did a great job. He inherited a good defense that Mark Stoops built.
Stout over the middle, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
That's a huge.
Reggie Davis waits on the kick from Bradley Pinion. And he's got a backpedal, and he'll have a chance at this one. From the 33. Georgia was not a good punt return team last year. That's better than they did on a lot of them. Got it back, an 11-yard return. When we return, the Dogs on offense for the second time. Position though now for the Dogs with their second offensive set here at the 43-yard line. Sony Michel, the freshman, on the end around, and he's got 11 and a first down. We knew we were going to see him early. Two highly touted running backs, roommates, as they came to Georgia, and of course they're backing up two great ones in Gurley and Marshall.
71 offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
That's in a game like this, that hidden yardage, they gained 22 yards on that exchange of punts. They need to capitalize.
Here's Isaiah McKenzie, and he is lightning fast. We expect maybe to see him as a return man today. He's a little guy, but he's another freshman. Mark Richt says maybe more quick than fast, but you saw it there to get it down to the 42-yard line. Second down and 7. They fake it to him here, and Mason got a man on the sideline. And it's complete. Michael Bennett, tightrope on the sideline.
Great job by Bennett. Feet, beautiful throw and execution on the sideline.
No huddle, quickly out to the freshman. He picks it up. It was an incomplete pass. Isaiah McKenzie, again, all 5'8" and 165 pounds of him.
Pretty good rhythm right now, balance.
They give it off to Gurley. Gurley's got the corner. Gurley's got the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Marshall Morgan in for the point after. Tie game in Athens. This one's high and taken at the 3 by Green, but he's tripped up as he crosses 15 zone. Tigers from their own 16. Stout going to have it quickly out into the hands. Davidson run out of bounds at the 20.
No, it says something about his toughness, I think.
He'll flush out of the backfield. Stout wants to come back the other way. He's got a wide open man, but he dropped it. Would have been if Georgia gets a stop here on 3rd down and 7. This place is going to light up again. Stout, nice throw, and he didn't hold on to that one either. Any better than that. Minion to punt. Reggie Davis should have good field position again. This one an end over end kick. It's going to take this one at the 44. Davis short return. Nice coverage by the Clemson Tiger. Backfield again. A lot of depth for the Dogs at running back. Mason to Mitchell. Got it to midfield. Drags a couple guys with him. Shows some power and picks up 5. Hudson Mason's completed 5 passes to 5 different guys so far here in the first quarter. Out to Michel again, and he's going to be, I think, a yard short, maybe.
Playing this offense as anybody in the country. I really do.
3rd down at a yard. The toss to Marshall. And Keith Marshall's first carry of the year nets him 3 yards and a first down.
For yards per game.
Keith Marshall hurt his knee against Tennessee early in the season last year, so back healthy here and blocking for Mason, who's going deep. Man out there and broken up. And a flag. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. But
The receiver had to stop and wait, and the defender couldn't slow down before he made contact.
Pass interference for 18. Defense, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
First down, Georgia by penalty at the 26-yard line. Play fake. Mason's going right back to the corner. And this one broken up. Reggie Davis, the intended receiver, and another flag. But I'm not sure where that ball landed.
And I thought he was in good position. The question is, did he have his hands on the receiver as they were running down the field? It's okay until the ball's in the air, but once the ball's thrown, you can't do it.
Pass interference, number 14 defense, 15-yard penalty for the previous spot.
Were too aggressive with their hands.
30 yards in the last 2 plays for Georgia, and they've got it just outside the Tiger 11-yard line. 1st and 10. They can get a first down inside the 1. Mason over the middle. That one incomplete. Looks right, comes back to the left on a wide receiver screen, and Bennett lost the ball. Scrambling for it. Was he down? He was. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Right here for the Clemson defense. They need to get a stop here. This might be a time for Vic Beasley to turn it up. Make a play right here on the edge. Down, they didn't change any kind of possession signal.
That's a further review. That's a further review. Ball was out and lost possession prior to the runner being down. There was a clear recovery by Clemson. First down.
Wow. The Clemson will take over just inside the 10-yard line. Clemson trying to get something on the ground here. I'm going to go back to Dave Kataya back in the studio. Dave, if you're...
Georgia looks mixed up defensively. They have 2 receivers out to the left. Only 1 defender right now. Here they come running out.
Stout. Deep ball. Got a man. Broken up at the last of the hold and get the ball back after that controversial fumble. Here comes a blitz. Stout. Going to go down inside the 5.
Play for Georgia.
Bradley Pinion doesn't have a lot of room right here to field this snap and try to get the punt away. But Georgia's got the return on, and it'll be Reggie Davis from the 46. And he's got it back to the 36. Now coming up tonight, 8 o'clock on ABC.
And try to run the football.
Here's a toss to Gurley with a fullback in front again. And Gurley down the sideline punishing people as he goes.
I'd give it to him
shove
again.
at the end.
Give it to him. Hurry.
This time they fake it to him. Mason, a lot of pressure, and he's just got to toss it out there. Closest guy. He kind of tweaked his quad on that run. He's looked very fresh today. Gurley, and again it takes 3 Tigers to knock him out around the teams. He's done well against SEC teams. 3rd down and 2. Mason, quick throw, got it to Bennett in the slot, and Bennett's got it 1st and goal just outside the 1. He held on to that one.
Perfectly timed throw.
Georgia goes with a hurry up. Mason trying to sneak it in. And now a touchdown signal. Hudson Mason from a yard out.
Well, little page out of the Clemson playbook. Get a first down, line up and go fast. They caught the Clemson defense not ready to play. And Hudson Mason, very simple play. The safest play you can run, a quarterback sneak. There's no exchanges other than the center quarterback. And he got a good push into the end zone.
A good push from Todd Gurley. Marshall Morgan for the point after. Up and good, and Georgia's got their.
This is both teams are a little bit stronger. But right now, Georgia taking advantage of field position to get this lead.
Marshall Morgan, and this is a short pooch kick here. Taken at the 21-yard line and slipping down right there. One of the up men in the kickoff return. Georgia native, his first snap, and he'll run with it. And he runs well with it near the 30-yard line. School career, one of the top dual threat quarterbacks in the country coming out in this his freshman season. C.J. Davidson, he's got a first down.
And
good,
just
tough run.
if you're watching, just so you know, this is not a reflection on Cole Stout. The coaches said they were going to be involved because he's going to have to be a playmaker for you.
Deshaun Watson going to go deep, airs it out, and knocked down on a ball intended for Jamon Hopper. Watson showed a gun on second down and 10. Nice hole up the middle. Good blocking for C.J. Davidson again. Howard will empty the backfield. Watson going to go deep again. He's got a man. Perfect throw to Mike Williams. Todd just mentioned it, and that one was right on the money. 29-yard pass play. Watson wants to go back to the air. Boy, he's fired it, isn't he?
Wow.
Touchdown. Sharon Peak. What a throw. 30-yard.
Peak's waiting arms. That's a confident throw by a young quarterback.
You're not kidding. Lakeip's extra point right down the middle. Man, he's got a 100-yard kickoff return to his credit in his freshman season. He's going to bring it. Nope, he's not.
He wanted to.
He wanted to. So Hudson Mason takes him.
He's doing just fine.
What are some of the things you've been telling him to shut out the exterior noise and just worry on what he's supposed to do?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, like I mentioned, he got to go play his game. He got to understand. Absolutely, he's done a great job. He's just distributing the ball to all his players, getting them all involved, and you can see the command he has of the offense. And he's a good distributor. He does a good job with that. And you know, I had the same situation, but we talked for a long time, and there was a lot of confusion. He wanted to go back and forth, but ultimately he made a great decision, I believe.
Georgia on a third down and short, and I don't know if they got there. I think it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, thank you so much, DJ. We appreciate you being here, and you know, keep in mind.
The guy they gave the football to that time was Sony Michel,
yep.
And he's the freshman back, and he's not one of your proven guys on a third and short. A little surprising.
This punt is going to take a Clemson bounce out around the 32-yard line. Short kick that time. So Clemson's got it back in the bus and in the back door. Quick throw by Stout. Out in space. Artavis Scott, another true freshman. He's got a good gain. And Clemson's going to go here. Hurry up. They'll spot it down and snap it immediately. From the 38-yard line. Straight ahead, Georgia smells this one. And a nice play to defense for the opposite reason. Trying to get a stop on 3rd and 5. The heat coming. Stout fires. And it is caught. What a catch by Artavis Scott. Clemson's got something working here. Trying to regain the lead at the 28-yard line. Stout pumps one way and coming deep to the left side.
There's a penalty.
And a flag at the one.
7 different starting combinations in the defensive backfield.
Dogs on their defensive heels right now at the 13-yard line. They fake the fly sweep, and now Stout in space. He'll keep it. Stout with a slide at about the 6.
Really good formation. It was a quarterback power run. There it is again.
And he's going to have the first down, I think, or is it just a little bit short? That's going to be shy. Marlo Herrera.
Bring that running back in motion, fake the sweep, and run quarterback power.
And they do again, and we got to wait on this one. I think he's still short.
Yeah, this time he tried to run to the opposite.
This time he got it.
Yep.
2-yard line. First and goal, Tigers. Whoa. Davidson picks it up. Trying to head to the corner. Georgia will meet him before he can get there. Straight ahead run this time. Down inside the 1 is.
But this is your offense. The last time they were under center, they didn't get a good exchange.
Davidson airborne and in, touchdown Clemson. Swigley makes the call to go on 4th down. They lose a couple of yards, but then it pays off to cap their 10-play drive.
I think the best thing for Clemson is both of their quarterbacks led.
They keep him out there as a kick return man. They probably should have had him out there offensively on the last series. Georgia getting kind of cute with their offense. I'd give it to number 3 a few times if I was them. Gurley 5 yards deep, and Todd will bring this one out. And there he goes. One block and it might be over. Todd Gurley, coast to coast. Can he make it? Yes, he can. Touchdown.
Returns. We have already seen, even before that play, big improvement in their return game tonight. Playmaker. He wasn't able to return the first 2 kicks. This time he gets it. Same guys, the fullback, Maxey with a block on the kicker. Jeb Blazevich, a freshman tight end with a big block. And all Todd Gurley needed was a crease.
They never. Marshall Morgan, deep kick, non-returnable. 21-21 here. Let's see what else is going on around college football. The 5-yard line.
Leonard Floyd has been kind of quiet for Georgia tonight. He's got to make a play for this Bulldog defense.
Straight ahead run. DJ Howard only got a couple.
Executed, I think, pretty doggone well.
Stout pumps, throws late, and incomplete. Might have been hit as he threw. Georgia got some pressure on him. Complete out to Humphreys. He's not going to get anywhere. Got a flag down.
Well, thrown in the area where it could either be roughing the passer or holding.
Roughing the passer, number 7 defense. 15 yards, first down.
Lorenzo Carter, the highly touted first-year player.
Just because of a mental mistake by a young player.
First down at the 43. And now on the sweep, Howard all bottled up again. Floyd got a piece. Kimbrough
Normally would play, or they like to play when they had Taj Boyd as the quarterback.
Hopper was in motion, now sets up on the slot to the right. Stout going that way, and it's intercepted by Aaron Davis.
It's made him pay for it.
Now can Georgia regain the lead from their own 48-yard line? Keith Marshall is the tailback in the eye. They're just going to toss it to him. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. Great play,
big
defensive. Play. Keeping on the ground to Marshall and only about a yard. So Georgia gets the interception, but now they face a 3rd down. 4.5 minutes remaining in the half. Mason, short throw, and Marshall dropped it. Thinking about where he was going to hang this one up and not let Adam Humphreys bring it back the other way. Trying to kick it away to the sideline. Humphreys still makes the catch, and he's run out of bounds immediately after a 38-yard kick. He's here with 92,000. Dragon Con. Todd wanted to go over to Atlanta, take that in. Kenny Chesney's concert last night and a race tomorrow. That's a lot of stuff. This guy's looked good. Davidson, he got belted at the end of that run by Corey Moore, but he picked up 6. Second down and 4. Straight ahead, Davidson. Nice cutback, and he's going to get the first down. John Atkins made the tackle, and we're down to 3.5 minutes. It is a first down for the Tigers, just outside their own 28-yard line. Again, keeping it on the ground. Doing a nice job of blocking for C.J. Davidson, and he's doing some power run. And again, Clemson does go with some tempo here. Quick snap, same run, and the same result, or very close to it.
I think right now you'll see Clemson, if they get another first down here, they might look to open it up again. Stout threw an interception on his last possession, and you're right where you want to be in this football game at 21-21 in the first half on the road.
DJ Howard this time, both hands around the ball and just blasts his way inside, I should say outside the 40. Good enough for a first down.
See, that's the
remaining in this half, keep in mind, with 2.5 to go in the quarter. And again, Howard off the right side picks up 3 more, and his defense. After 6 straight runs, it's a wide receiver screen to Humphreys, and he's knocked out of bounds around the 49. 3rd and 1. Stout going to throw it out to Gallman in the flat, and he's got the first down and blockers in front. 3 receivers to the right for Stout. He's coming right back to the left, though, and that's to Williams down the sideline. 1 man to beat, and he's got it, 1st and goal. Would have been down to the 5 had he not stepped out. Back to the ground and straight up the middle for Gallman, as we're down to 1.5 minutes.
Very happy with a field goal here and a 24-21 lead. Look for a touchdown, but don't go crazy here.
Might look for the touchdown right here. And overshot everybody. And Stout to make it difficult for the Tiger offense. Stout rolls, got a lot of pressure early and incomplete. So that's a Lakeith from 34, and it's way to the left. And he's going to throw it across the middle to Bennett. I thought he was going to go to Gurley for a moment there. And Conley, those guys a little bit more possession receiver types. 2nd and 6. And the throw completes, and it's a first down to J. Rome, the tight end. At least maybe take a shot. Pressure this time. He has to throw that one away. And that was Vic Beasley. We've been waiting for him to get some heat. Brent Venables is saying, how about a intentional grounding call? And there is a flag in the Georgia backfield.
Well, he never left the pocket.
Here's a call from Tom Ritter. He's looking at Hudson Mason's jersey number, I think.
Well, I just think you run the football and you go into the locker room.
14 offense.
So final 21 seconds. Here is Gurley, but there's flags down.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down. The penalty also incurs a 10-second runoff. Please set the clock to 11 seconds. 11 seconds.
Ready? At the 13-yard line. Again, on that false start, they were going to run Gurley. Let's see if he gets the handle here. If there's a snap at all. And there won't be.
And you as a team had 113 yards of offense in the first half.
They didn't want him to handle it on the kick return here as Georgia opens up the 3rd quarter.
Both many times here in the second half.
They fake it to him on the opening play, and they throw back to Rome, the tight end. He picks up about 4. J-Ron Kerr. Now it's Gurley up the middle. He's got a first down, and he almost broke it. He did get to the
shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. Even if you have an unblocked man in the hole, it still takes a man to tackle him.
Mason fires on the sideline. Wide open is Bennett. Made one man miss, but then trips. And still he's Gurley straight ahead to the 28. Josh Watson, but his freshman season was sensational. He's short of the first down, 5-yard pick ball. And now it's Gurley. First down, quite a bit more. Taking the linebacker Anthony with him for a ride of 11. He gets it again. And Gurley close to the 10. You know, it's funny, Clemson with and it's Keith Marshall. And he ain't bad either. 2nd down and 8. Marshall's turn. Stopped. Maybe a yard gain if they give him forward progress. And great
plays with great heart.
Let's see if Mason goes to the air on 3rd and 7. Pumps over the middle. Bennett broken up. Bennett has hands on it. He might have run out of real estate either way. Robert Smith was there. And it's right down the middle.
And people are maybe anticipating.
Marshall Morgan, who just hit the 27-yard field goal, his first of the year to kick off. And he hits this one into the end zone, 2 yards deep. TJ Green will bring it out. And he got out across the 20 as we check in with Holly.
Well, both quarterbacks.
The little field goal.
Yeah, their offense controlled the first half. Twice as many plays as Georgia ran.
Stout the wideout screen to Humphreys, and he weaves his way out around the 29 with the big play guys and Sammy Watkins and Martavis Bryant. And they go right back to him, and this time Georgia waiting for him. They might back out of it now. Stout got pressure in the pocket. Wow, how did he get out of there? Didn't get the first down, though. Picked up 3 and took a pretty good Shree linebackers. And he's only a sophomore. So they thought pretty highly of him, too. Nice kick. Davis has to fair catch this one. Back around the 20-yard line. 50-yard punt, no return. Will return with 9. Mason's going to run this one. Nobody open, just got what he could and then got down.
Yards or more.
3 receivers to the right for Mason. He goes that way on a wideout screen to the freshman McKenzie, and he's got a first down. You can see he's got some quickness.
Yeah. Well, add a little more quickness in to their passing game.
They come the other way, same play. McKenzie again, and he's planted by a form tackle a little thinner. 2nd down and 6. Gurley broke a tackle. Another still on his feet all the way to the 48-yard line. Another 19 yards by the big guy. Nick Chubb, the freshman, in for the first time for Georgia. Another highly touted running back. Gives Gurley a breather. Let's see if they put it in his hands for the first time. They fake it to him. Mason was going to take off.
Nice decision. That's 2 plays on this drive on 1st down.
And Nick Chubb's first carry as a Bulldog is going to be for a loss of 1.
Grady Jarrett so far for the Clemson defense because Georgia's pass offense, they have not held the ball.
15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Play it down.
They're going to call a chop block on Blake Tibbs, a wide receiver. Mason wanted to throw, has to get rid of it now. Incomplete, out of bounds.
With punting the football. Obviously, if they give it to you, you take it. But if it's not there, get positive yardage, punt the football, and play defense.
Bennett, the bottom of your screen, has been his #1 target. They will keep it on the ground. And Chubb, the freshman, lost his hat. And he's all the way inside the 40. They told us he was a tough little son of a gun. And as Todd said, nothing wrong with the punt. It's 4th down and 5. Adam Erickson's going to punt it this time instead of Colin Barber. Kind of an end-over-end job. He usually gets these to bounce backwards, and there it comes, and it's beautiful. Down at the 6-yard line.
Last year, and that's what he hopes to do here in Georgia.
Worst starting field position for the Tigers, their own 7. Draw play. Play it conservatively. Only got a yard for Davidson. Humphreys again will be in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Second effort got C.J. Davidson a couple.
They do pressure-wise.
3rd and 5. Stout inside his own 5 and in trouble. Had to get rid of it. Just unloaded it. A penalty marker down.
That's holding. That's offensive holding. And it could be a safety if the penalty was in the end zone. The quarterback was in the end zone. I don't know that the holding, the penalty at the spot of the foul was not in the end zone. It was a little stunt. The ends came inside, the tackles worked outside, and Jordan Jenkins is the guy that came free to put the pressure on Stout.
Tom Ritter with the call.
holding on the offense, and penalties decline. Fourth down.
For Georgia on the returns punts tonight, as Todd mentioned, under 3 yards a return a year ago was worst in the SEC for the Bulldogs. And he's got a backpedal to get this one at the 37 and goes down at the 40. So only a 3-yard return on that one as well.
Time for Todd Gurley again. Got a little rest in that last possession.
They fake it to him, and Mason dropped the ball. And who's on top of it? So it's second down at 14. Clemson showing blitz off the corner. They bring the linebacker. Gurley picks that up, and the throw's out to Chris Conley. Good for
all the yardage back in one throw. Now you give yourself a chance on third down where run or pass is possible.
And it's going to be Gurley, and Clemson knew that was coming. Nice job by the defensive front. Colin Barber to punt. He got all of this one too. Humphries just gets out of the way. Can Georgia cover it? Swan trying to keep it in play. Did he? Georgia. And he's going to throw. No, he's going to run. He can do both, and did so sensationally through his high school career. Got second down and 6. DJ Howard. And he got about 3.
Watson, you've had a little trouble the last few third down plays. You have a better dual threat guy in the game right now.
He's going to fire it on the sideline, but he went high. This
overthrown by Watson.
So Pinion to punt. And Davis will have to take a fair catch around the game, back and forth between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. Here's a little push to Keith Marshall. Trying to make the first guy miss, but he couldn't. Nice job.
A lot of guys in there keeping fresh bodies.
Georgia goes with a little pace here. Giving it to Marshall again. This time he got out near the 40. Guard kickoff return. Hudson Mason will try to throw for this first down, and he got it complete. Jeb Blazevich, a freshman type.
And a nice conversion. Blazevich showing discipline on that route.
Here's a toss sweep to Gurley. He's done most of his damage going left tonight. He gets a couple. And one of those freshman tailbacks flanking him in the Georgia backfield. He's just going to loft this one, and Michelle forgot to turn around. It's the blitz that somebody helps out. Here they come. Going to throw it on the sideline, intended for Bennett, and this would be the spot where Erickson hit one beautifully last time. Well, Barber hit it a mile in the air. Maybe they knew what they were doing. They did. Same kind of results. That one bounced backwards too. And together with our quarterbacks, both in the stands, in the booth, on the field, and on the Kansas City roster. And our congratulations, Aaron Murray, for making the team. This is Davidson, and he's got a first down. Nice run. Speaking of quarterbacks, Taj, fourth quarter underway. Cole Stout under pressure. Down he goes. A flag down, probably a holding, and a sack by Josh Dawson.
Well, it's Leonard Floyd again. The sophomore out of Eastman, Georgia, drew 2 blockers. He's the one that created the problem in the pocket. And he was definitely wrestled down.
They're going to take the sack, decline the penalty, because it's Gallman's in the backfield with Stout. And he's going to run a quarterback draw, and it's going to be Floyd that drags him down.
Disruptor is right here. Leonard Floyd, number 84.
Blitz coming from the secondary. Stout over the middle, caught but short of a first down as Wayne Gallman came out.
Needs to take advantage of the field position edge that they've had here in the second half. They only have a 3-point lead to show for it so far.
Pinion's trying to blast him out of field position. Great kick back at the 13. Davis fields it there, and he only gets back to the 17. I tell you what, all 3 punters that we've seen tonight have done.
Wisconsin, one of the other premier backs in college football.
Here is Todd Gurley, pickup of 2. Give it to him again, and he might be off to the races again. Todd Gurley, midfield, They've got the angle on him, but he's got another big one.
Second level for blocks.
Gurley gets a breather after 38 yards. And here's Michelle, the freshman, and he stretches out, gets a good gain of 6. And there's miscommunication, and that might be the freshman's fault. Yeah. Either he went the wrong way or Mason did, and I'd be guessing it's number 1 that went the wrong way.
Yeah, that would be my guess, too.
Down and 3. Big third down for both teams here. Michelle trying to get to the edge. He got there, and he's down the sideline. He held on to that one, and he went the right way. Number 6 might be coming up because he's got his fullback Maxey in front of him. Just outside the 18-yard line. Hicks the H-back moving around. They're going to lead the way. Gurley broke a tackle. Gurley heading to the end zone.
A lack of coverage on the backside and turning it into a touchdown.
Extra point is good. And for the first time, Marshall Morgan to kick off, as now Georgia has a double-digit lead. This one will be returnable. TJ Green from the 4. Oh, did he get pasted? The ball came out.
They're calling it a fumble. They threw the beanbag down. I thought he was down. What a hit.
Talking about special teams, last year they played really well tonight.
Absolutely. Again, I think that's been part of the emphasis of the new defensive coaching staff. Different responsibilities in the kicking game as well. A renewed emphasis.
Kimbrough's going to remember that one for a long time. I think they're going to take 50 years.
Yeah.
And the reason it happened then is because it was Vince Dooley's first year as head coach.
The runner was down prior to losing the ball. Therefore, it's Clemson's ball, 17-yard line, first down.
Now, it's the 8th time they're starting inside their own 20. In this case, the 17. And now Georgia might want to pin their ears back a little bit. Leonard Floyd got
It's left in the football game.
Stout out in the flat to Howard, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Stout deep and broken up. Aaron Davis hit him in the back, looking to help the cause with some blasting punts tonight. He needs another one here. Reggie Davis will field at midfield and tripped up. Nice coverage.
Boy, great coverage.
Great job by Robert Smith.
Has played a big part as well.
Georgia's got Nick Chubb, the freshman, in at tailback. They're going to toss it to him. Chubb running over people. Cuts back inside the 30. Chubb down the sideline. First Georgia touchdown for the freshman.
And fresh backs, fresh legs, fresh backs from the Georgia backfield has taken its toll.
Extra point good. 38. And Clemson's time is running out unless they can find some fourth quarter offense. Green, who got popped on his last kick return, trying to cut this one outside, and does. TJ Green, good return. Out across the 45 and a flag.
During the return, holding number 9, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
For either team. So Clemson has to back up, and again they're inside their own 20 for the 9th time to start a drive. Stout play action, flips it out. Short gain, if any, to J.J. McCullough.
They hit a couple throws in the first half. Nothing down the field to stretch the defense.
And Stout gets mugged by Floyd again. What a game. 3rd and 16. Blitz. Stout. Incomplete. Had to throw it from his own end zone, and he was backpedaling.
See, if you're a quick...
Pinion again from his own goal line. Davis. He took a big hit. Took a chance by not fair catching that one, and Tony Stewart let him go. Todd Gurley back in at tailback. The toss to him. And he broke free again, and Todd Gurley down the sideline and gone. Extra point is good.
Because ultimately, to get where they want to go this year, they need him healthy as well.
They're going to have a pooch kick here and a fair catch made by the Clemson special teams and Jordan Leggett as we check in with Reese Davis. Reese, quarterback, as Clemson's trying to get something going offensively in this half as time is running out. We're under 7.5 minutes.
Well, that's the 20th play that Clemson.
Watson, a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now, trying to make something happen. Just a freshman, and he's in trouble, and down he goes, and it's Leonard Floyd again.
The longest third down situation of the night for him.
And he's going down again, and it's Kimbrough this time. Nope, it's Herrera. Pinion in his own end zone again. 10th punt coming up, getting a tired leg. McKenzie, the freshman. They wanted to get him a look as a punt return man, and they got it, and he made the best of it. 22-yard return by the little guy. As is Keith Marshall. And they're going to give the fullback a little sugar. Quavon Hicks down near the 20. Quavon, they got a little package for him as fullback.
Ruin your team's tempo and timing, but you want to stay in the huddle and use as much clock as you can.
And again, it's Hicks, and they give it to him again, and he rumbles for a pickup of 5 and a first down as we check in with
guys. And Marshall and Gurley, when they're at their best, this Georgia offense is tough.
And this one's blown dead. Well, we said about
False start. Offense. Not all 11 players were set. 5-yard penalty remains. First down.
Ledge, we said about 3.5 hours ago when we opened up the first down at 15 after the penalty. Toss sweep to Michelle, and he got 5 of it back and then some. North Carolina, he said, "No, just want to win."
Want to win and like to play in every game.
Yeah,
that was the other thing he said. You know, he missed 3 last year. Marshall missed 8. And
third down and 7. They give it to him. He broke 1 tackle. He broke another. He's got a first down, I think. In a battle in the SEC East that who knows might determine who wins that side of the Southeastern Conference. Nick Chubb, counter. First and goal.
Cover that wide out.
Yeah, they're going to give it to Chubb again. And this time he's in. Flag down. Second touchdown.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 players moving without getting reset. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Todd, now the knee will go down for Hudson Mason, who said he was always dreaming.